What's up, man?
How's it going? Listen, we need to talk about your aggressive driving. You've been speeding and braking hard a lot, which is dangerous to both you as well as your fellow motorists.
What? That doesn't sound like me. Besides, you don't have any proof.
Well, using our vehicle monitoring software, I can see where you've been and how terribly you've driven there.
Fake news. Your lies are a threat to this company.
See for yourself. Your record's right there.
Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. I'll drive safer in the future.
My man.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Security Bros. I'm Ken. This is James, and extending your security system past the walls of your business has never been an easier or better decision to make.
If your business has 1, 2, or even an entire fleet of vehicles, now is the time to think about vehicle monitoring. Vehicle monitoring is made possible by a little device that plugs into your vehicle's OBD2 port, and this device sends important data to a cloud platform like vehicle location, speed, and much more.
I have one of these devices myself. I have it plugged into my truck's OBD2 port, as you say, which James can actually monitor via our portal and see everywhere I've been, if I've been speeding, if I've been driving recklessly, if I've been driving at all.
Braking hard, if the vehicle was moved without being turned on. So it does a lot of like driver behavior stuff. So like you said, excessive speed, hard braking, sudden acceleration, and you can sometimes tune these to kind of exactly what you want. You want to know if somebody's going over 99 miles an hour. Probably really nowhere where you can drive 99 miles an hour on the road, but maybe some areas, a top speed in your area is 65. In our area, there's places where the top speed is 70, and I think maybe even, no, I don't think 75. And then it gives you all kinds of trip information as well. So if you need to do vehicle reporting, like mileage reporting, it's super good for that. You can have records sent in at a customized time frame, maybe once a week or once a month. And basically this will give data on all the different vehicles in your fleet as to how many miles they've gone, where they've gone, you know, and that way, if you need to separate mileage for work and personal, it could make something like that easier. It also tells you stuff like the amount of fuel you consumed. So if you want to monitor the kind of efficiency that your company is getting out of your vehicles, it's really good for that. And you can also just get a general summary of each of your drivers' behaviors. So if you have particular goals for your company set, as far as like safety standards or efficiency standards, you can kind of keep an eye on that.
I like that it is part of the overall business security system so that you can monitor your various buildings in terms of motion sensors, door sensors. You can also monitor your company's vehicles. So you're monitoring your entire business from the same portal.
The software we use, like you just mentioned, does all of it. So you don't have a separate system that you're dealing with for your vehicle tracking and monitoring and all that, and then a separate system for your cameras and a separate system for your access control. You know, the stuff we use in our business, all of that links together. So your cameras, your access control, your vehicles, your alarm system, all that stuff syncs into one portal.
You can even control things like lighting, you can control HVAC.
Yeah, HVAC.
There are other services, and some of them are maybe more specific just for vehicle monitoring. And so if that's all someone needs, no problem. It doesn't need to be part of a bigger thing. I mean, even some cell phone companies will sell the trackers.
For me, I find incredibly valuable. It reads the trouble codes of vehicles. Anyone who's trying, you know, you have a trouble light on your, or a diagnostic light on your vehicle, in your software, it can pull that data. It tells you what the trouble code is and a brief description of what the problem might be. So you don't have to either A, go spend a bunch of money and buy a code reader. This little device that's already doing a lot of other things for you does that for you as well. So it's like an added bonus, in my opinion. If your company does a lot of work in the city, you can also get towing alerts, or if your vehicle is used outside of certain specified hours. So pretty much anything to do with your vehicle, this thing is going to cover it.
No way. Are you serious? Yeah. That is fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this video, please like it so we know, and share it so your friends know. Bye.